डर सबको लगता है, गला सबका सूखता है, पर डर से डरोगे तो कुछ बड़ा कैसे करोगे? तो ड्यू उठाओ और डर को पी जाओ।
Didn't you find that advertisement very mesmerizing and thrilling? The punchline, डर के आगे जीत है. The catchy phrases, the jingles, the witty expressions, all these are a part of a good advertisement. They promote the sales, brings a good business. So, here we go with the advertisements. Hello, young learners. What is this? Beautiful, attractive advertisements of the products. And it shows that these are display advertisements. Now one question arises, what's the need for these advertisements? Any guesses? Yeah, some of you have guessed right. The need for the advertisement is to bring out something in the public, be it related to a job, any service, or promotion of commercial sales and products. And I'm sure you know that advertisements are of two types, the classified advertisements and display advertisements. As you know, in class 12th, you have these 4 questions which come as question number 3, and you have these choices: notice, advertisement, poster, formal and informal invitation and replies. I have taken notice writing earlier, and today I deal with advertisements. Let's go for the marking scheme. Please make note, the format as usual, it's a 1 mark. It should be the advertisement, be it display or commercial or classified ad, it must be in a box. Second point comes the content, it's of 2 marks. And the third is expression. It should have the grammatical accuracy, coherence and fluency. This was the very important part which I asked, the need. And as such, it is an announcement or offering services for buying or selling property, goods, vehicles, and even it's about informing the public about the jobs required, or if a person is available for any services, he or she can also apply and avail these facilities. These are the value points. If you can see very clearly the value points I have mentioned, please make sure that you must keep all these things in mind while writing the advertisement. First of all, make sure that it should have the title as per the category of the advertisement. Second, the essentials that are required in an advertisement, it should be mentioned according to it. For example, for rent or for sale of a bungalow, the title would be as per the question. For a sale, it should not be written for rent or to-let services, because if you make this error, you might lose some marks. Similarly, if the advertisement is about job, situation vacant or wanted, then the essential details should be the age, the gender, the academic qualifications, work experience and salary if it is to be mentioned. Along with it, you should mention the contact person, name, address, phone number, email ID along with it. And children, if you want to score better, you should take care that you can go through the newspapers that do come on Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, and you'll find a variety of classified advertisements. Here are the example of the sample classified advertisements. You can go through it. The first one is for sale. It is about vehicle. You can glance through it. Moving next, we have again a classified advertisement. This is for rent. So take care that you should not write for sale, because for rent is to allow some person to live. It's for tenant and the owner is there. For sale means you are letting your property away. So make sure of it that do not misinterpret these words. Again, this is for sale. The previous one was for to let or for rent. And for sale, it should be there. All these things should be mentioned within a box. And for title, it could be inside the box or outside the box, but a rectangular box is mandatory. Now this is for situation vacant. You can see for jobs, first of all the personality has been described, then the name of the school, the salary, the person who has mentioned very clearly the educational qualifications, the communicative skills, and even the well-mentioned address, email ID, etc. This is for job wanted. This is also a classified advertisement. Please make sure all these 4 or 5 sample classified advertisements which I have put, or I have tried to explain it through PPT, they do not carry any sketches or drawings. Children, sometimes they draw some sketches or drawings. You should not do that because it carries that it gives a wrong impression on the mind of the examiner, and the examiner might deduct some marks for it. This is again for to let. Now we move on from classified advertisements to display or commercial advertisements. Now please make sure that when you are going for the display or commercial advertisements, do not rely completely on the newspapers, be it classified or display advertisements, because in newspapers they look for economy of the words. And many things, for example, the manufacturer's name, the contact details, etc., they are not mentioned in the newspapers. So please rely on the value points that are being given in the textbooks, in your refreshers, or when your teacher teaches them. Now I deal with the display advertisements. Certainly, as mentioned, that they aim at business promotion and they're designed for the commercial purpose. So that is why they are visually very attractive, with catchy slogans, punchlines, etc. And as I mentioned, the font size, they are very colorful, attractive, and because they want to woo the customers, and that is why they do all the things so that the product is purchased from the market. I'm sharing more display advertisements through this. You can see here it is for Dell, and here also you can see the various things have been mentioned, the why, the punchline is given there, the order also you can be placing it out, the logo is very clearly mentioned, and even one more thing that you can keep in the display advertisement is even the price or the range, so that no marks are deducted. This is for a display advertisement that's about a laptop. Now I move on to some other commercial ads related to studies or education. This is the display advertisement. If you see it clearly in the last bottom line, you can see here it's the career care. It means it's a coaching institute for IIT, JEE, CBSE, PMT and all. So it's for the coaching institute, a display advertisement. It may or it may not have any picture or a sketch. If you're good at and you can afford some time, then you can make some sketch. Otherwise, even if it's simple, giving all the descriptions, then also you can get full marks. Now here more sample examples. It's about the new range of shoes. If you go through it, the next one, this is about the ice cream, the Baskin Robbins, it's there. You have to add here the range also. You can also add the price also, and more slogans or punchlines, that what more things could be there so that it is more attractive and it becomes more appealing to the customers. Children, make sure it is of 50 words, be it classified or display, and in display you ought to display more so that it looks visually more attractive with witty expression, punchlines, jingles, etc. But one thing, take a point, that is, do not forget to mention the name of the dealer, the showroom or email ID, and last but not the least, the contact number of the manufacturer or the address or email ID. Otherwise, your display advertisement will be incomplete, and you may miss a mark out of 4 if you make such errors. I hope you are able to understand the difference between classified and display. Now here are some sample examples for practice. You can see here, you can practice these assignments and you can enhance your skills and polish your skills for advertisements. Thank you, children. Keep practicing. Stay healthy, stay focused. All the best.